Howdy folks, today I've got a game for you between HalloBob and Darshan. This is another Rookie Reviews, HalloBob playing his Aragorn style Stonekin. Darshan, I thought he was a pure nature player, but maybe not. Okay, so HalloBob is going for the center, going for a center fight. Darshan should play some Sunshredders to contest this Amazon, because Amazon 1v1s Scavenger quite well. So neither one spawned any units. That's kind of bad because, well, I don't know. HalloBob is playing just Amazon and Tree Spirit, so to be honest, maybe he should just take this well, because he can't push here anything. So, since he spawned no units, everything spawned would be dazed. Darshan should be totally fine to take this well. HalloBob is coming over here to take this position. That's okay-ish, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's okay. Darshan could have bid it the Amazon. He could have played some Sunshriders to prevent this from happening. Also, Mortar is going to be very hard for HalloBob to deal with. So yeah, he's playing that correctly. Good body block with the Scavenger. He could play maybe another Scavenger. Okay, very good Eruption. Focus Fire here, that's good. Two Sunshredders. Again, I would go for a, and then you should focus this one. I would go for a Scavenger or maybe a Firesworn, because the Scavengers can get Hurricaned. So Hurricane is city power, Sunshredder city power. So if you have two, okay, there we go, very good. How much power does Darshan have? So he could probably try building a mortar back here, because tree spirits don't have good focus fire to pick out a mortar. So I think a mortar would be a good thing to do right here. Tree spirits are really strong against fire in this kind of situation if you don't have mortar. Yeah, now he's got three, so Hurricane is quite strong. But okay, HalloBob has just barely got enough power to keep making his tree spirits. He's coming over here to attack. I think he shouldn't switch targets, just stay focusing here. He made the Amazon, but this mortar is going to get up. So good placement from Darshan. Scavenger to attack the Amazon. This guy comes over here to heal up. That's good. But the Amazon's gonna die. These guys can run away a little bit. Okay. I would heal these Sunshredders up a little. There we go. And yeah, with the mortar, he's got this on a good lockdown. He could even take, Darshan could take a second wall, to be honest. I can't see the range. I'm guessing the range extends to about here. And HalloBob takes instant tier 2. I think that is the correct thing to play. I don't know if Darshan should take a second mortar. I mean, maybe it's fine. Mortars are really strong in this kind of situation here in Elyon. It just seems a little excessive to bind up 100 power here. But I guess they'll be very safe. Okay, burrowers that are, I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe he wants to take a well over here. Darshan is playing Fire Frost. So that's a strange deck. This mortar, I think, missed, and that mortar dies, alright. I think this Skyfire Drake can come around over here and get a little spread out. Ravage to make sure this guy lives, and Frostbite. So far so good. These tree spirits are binding a little bit too much power, in my opinion. I mean, it's 120 power, and Ice Shield Tower. So this is a very strong building. especially in this kind of close wall situation. So now we can see why Darshan was totally fine to have this close wall situation. Razor Shard. Is this guy going to get no Ravage, no shield? Okay, so that Drake died for no reason. So far our walls stay even. Although HalloBob does have this, or no, Darshan has this quite powerful tower. And with this army here, I mean, even another mortar would be quite good against the army. And shield drakes, yeah, so frostbite's good. But this is one of the situations where I like to have Sky Elf Templar in my Stonekin deck, or Stone Tempest, or Aggressor. If you're gonna play this kind of deck, I feel like you need one of them. So I know HelloBob has been asking in the forums a lot about like whether he should play Razor Shard or Stone Tempest. So in this situation, I think the Stone Tempest can at least hit the air. You can see the Razor Shard is not doing a ton because it's an M unit, and so it gets beaten by other M units a lot. So, you know, I'm not saying Razor Shard's not good, because it is a good card. I just think it's kind of like lame, maybe. It's like a combination of lame and loses to people who can out-micro you. Okay, so I think the Skyfire Drake should have kept hitting this guy to get this down. Darshan keeps playing more Storm Singers, that's good. He wants to make sure this building stays up, so a Glacier Shell would probably be a good thing to put here. No Glacier Shell? Okay, Kobold Trick. That also works. An Eruption would take care, well, yeah, I think HelloBob should probably consider healing right now. Okay, Burrower dies. There's another Storm Singer. Just using the Storm Singer to use the ability, it doesn't really do anything because it's not like you're gonna kill it. I mean, it's got Ravage and a shield, so you're not gonna kill this Skyfire Drake, and the Stone Shards aren't going to live. So, for example, putting that that Gravity Surge on the Skyfire Drake, I don't think it really did much, to be honest. Darshan builds another tower. There's the Razor Shard, which again will get beaten by the Skyfire Drake relatively easily. Both players are playing near their power limit, that's good. But yeah, problem with attacking Burrowers is you can see that Darshan is basically playing lots of M counters, so playing Burrowers isn't going to do a lot. Darshan should have used Ravage or this Ice Shield building to protect this Drake from dying. Not sure what this Drake is doing. He can hit this Ghost Spears. Scythe Fiends are good. Probably there should be a Frostbite right now. Yeah, I don't know what's the point of hitting a building. Just kill the Spirit Hunters, or I mean, especially right now, attack the Burrower. Darshan defends off this attack. Everybody's still sitting at 1 will apiece. HelloBob definitely needs to make sure this gets healed. Darshan is close to, you know, like one more hit and then Eruption on this will kill it. Yeah, so he should erupt this right now. Darshan, erupt. And HelloBob, you need to be Kobold tricking this. So, okay, there's the Kobold trick, but yeah, Darshan definitely should have erupted here and just killed that well. An eruption here looks like it would be good too. Yeah, an eruption here would take out these guys. So that's another thing. Against fire, you should spread. Do against disruption. See, there you go. Very effective eruption. And Darshan has taken a second well. As power levels increase, Darshan's lava field is going to become especially effective. By the way, these guys should be focus firing together. Maybe... Okay. Good job, HalloBob, from taking down that ice shield tower. Although Darshan has a 1 well advantage now. Which is pretty significant because the total wells are pretty small. I don't agree with putting this ice shield tower in front because this ice shield tower is like a supporting card. It should be like backwards, harder to attack. There's a burrower. If he can survive with one of those stone shards, then he could heal and get them all back. Kobold trick again. Well, maybe not again, but the ice shield tower only has 1000 HP. And a kobold trick heals 1000, so I think you're better off just using Glacier Shell on this. That gives it effectively a much higher HP pool. Yeah, no, it's hard to say what HalloBob should be doing here. Yeah, well, he should not be sitting his Stormsinger to die. This is almost at 300. There we go, okay. And good, very good Kobold Trick heal just as soon as it goes below 300. Okay, there's an Aggressor. That is going to be good to use against Skyfire Drake. But Scythe Fiends are quite good against Aggressor. And Aggressor has low DPS, so with this Ice Shield ability refresh, I think yeah, I don't know. With this Ice Shield ability refresh, I think the Skyfire Drake should be fine. Between that and Ravage. Darshan has a lot of power, because like we're seeing, this is a power deficit with HalloBob having 250 power on the field. So Darshan takes a third well. That may be a little bit greedy. I mean, he could play a mortar to defend this. Personally, I think he's got almost 300 power. He should do something with this. So either spawn more units, play some lava fields, or go tier 3. Okay, looks like he's going to go tier 3. That lava field. So play some lava fields does not mean just throw a lava field into a bunch of units, because nature can heal. Okay, now this is a scary place for Darshan, because HalloBob has built up a critical army. He has reached the base with a lot of units. The 120 power was basically 40 power wasted because HalloBob can heal up with a Surge of Light, and all the lava field damage was wasted. What Darshan should do right now is to make his orb focus these guys, and hopefully he can kill the Spirit Hunters. And he takes it well. So that seems like too much. Darshan was winning, he had tons of power, but I think this orb might drop right here. And taking this well, there was really no need, because you have a well here, you're already up by 2 wells. And just taking the third well, I think there was no need for that. It's too much of a risk of losing something here. There's a Kobold Drake. I think she should immediately Glacier Shell now that the Kobold Drake is back. Yeah, so it looks like that orb's gonna drop. And I think that was the correct decision from HalloBob here. Once he saw that Darshan took the well, I think the correct decision is to go for the orb, because now it forces him to go back to tier 1. And okay, that oink was a little bit late, but he can still get a heal off, and that's fine. And yeah, so this is very good from HalloBob, attacking everything, and that's going to be able to drop this. But yeah, in general from HalloBob, I don't know what, like, here attacking the orb, I'm not really sold, to be honest. I think you should just take out like as many walls as you can and then go back to having, take a power advantage. Because yeah, at this point, it's hard to say that for sure you will be able to drop this orb. I mean, maybe you will. Fire Frost doesn't have it doesn't have Aura of Corruption, basically. I mean, it still has plenty of good defenses with Kobold Trick and Freeze and Glacier Shell and Lava Field. But against Stonekin, which has lots of health and healing to survive a Lava Field, Darshan totally has power to Kobold Trick. I guess he was waiting for a cooldown. And yeah, you should Kobold Trick and then Glacier Shell immediately, because otherwise this is going to die. So okay, very good from HalloBob. I guess the biggest takeaway from this for me is that Aragorn style Stonekin has some pretty big weaknesses, and having this close wall fight with Fire Nature, or with Fire Frost, is one of those. But he did a good job taking opportunity when Darshan took one greedy well too many. Yeah, for Darshan, the only, I guess, the biggest mistake was taking that extra well here. And then one more thing is, like, when you've got that massive center like this, and especially against Stonekin, I think having the Mortar and the Ice Shield Tower would be a good way to lock up that position, because Stonekin doesn't have the best DPS. So having these two buildings up, even though they're both tier 1 buildings, they're both quite strong, and on the power curve for tier 2 units. So that would have been a good way to lock things up and limit HalloBob's counterplaying even more. So that was Rookie Reviews. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.